your home for original reporting.
I'm Matt Piper in New York. Rates of COVID-19 hospitalizations for kids and those under 50 have just reached their highest levels yet, according to the CDC. It comes as there are new mask mandates.
Schools across the nation are opening. COVID cases are again rising, and that's raising fear among some parents. In Oregon, Governor Kate Brown is requiring all teachers and support staff at K through 12 schools to be vaccinated, and everyone must wear a mask.
Because children under 12 still are not eligible for vaccination, masks are a critical tool to prevent our kids from getting sick.
As the Delta spike has taken hold, there's been an increase in children getting COVID-19. Steve Futterman, CBS News.
The U.S. is pressing on with the evacuation from Afghanistan for Americans and others. About 8,000 people have so far been flown out since the weekend. Thousands have desperately tried to get past Taliban roadblocks. State Department spokesman Ned Price.
Every report we see of someone unable to reach the airport is of concern. We are doing everything we can mechanically, logistically, but then of course there's also the diplomatic element to this as well.
Part of the nation's capital went on lockdown as authorities responded to a bomb threat near the Library of Congress. As our Jeff Begay reports, the suspect surrendered after several hours.
Investigators believe that the suspect, a 49-year-old man from North Carolina, was acting alone. Apparently, there was a propane tank in the back of that black pickup truck that he was in. Investigators don't believe that that is a danger to them or anywhere else. This is a standoff that has been ongoing for about 5 hours, with a man claiming to have had an explosive device and others planted around the city. Jeff Begay, CBS News, Washington.
2 people have been found dead and another 20 are missing in North Carolina. It's after Tropical Storm Fred ripped through this week. Sherry Mincy's home was swept half a mile away in Haywood County.
Until you've actually lived it, you can't possibly know what it's like.
Tropical Storm Henry, meantime, will likely strengthen into a hurricane as it approaches the northeastern U.S. early next week. To Haiti, where help is still showing up days after an earthquake that killed more than 2,000 people. Monty Oetker is a biomedical technician with the organization Samaritan's Purse.
We brought in a lot of medical relief supplies, infrastructure we need to operate in this kind of environment where there's little electricity.
A judge has just approved the Boy Scouts' $850 million sex abuse settlement. It will allow the group to move ahead with a reorganization plan that will allow it to exit bankruptcy by year's end. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these dash cam news adventures. Can you believe the sky? You can't even see the sky right now because of all the smoke from the fires in the forest. Some people call those forest fires. But I'll tell you what, it makes it a little tough to breathe and a little tough to realize how lucky we are not to have our houses burned down. You know, we got problems and we don't realize that people right now have just lost everything. So always try to look on the good side. All right, everybody. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.